Okay, so after I found that email, I didn't react right away. I kind of just stared at it. Because, like I said, it wasn't flirty, it wasn't sexual, it was domestic, it was normal. Simple stuff like, can you grab almond milk on the way home? And I remember thinking this has to be a mistake. Maybe this is a co-worker. Maybe they're fucking role playing. I have no idea. This is what I was thinking. But then I kept scrolling, and that's when my stomach fucking dropped. There were photos. There was an attachment. And in the attachment, it was photos, family photos. Nothing like trashy, nothing scandalous. Family photos. There was one of him at the beach with her, with his arms around her, wearing the same glasses. They were both wearing the same glasses, and they were the exact same glasses that him and I bought the year before. And to provide context, she wasn't flashy. She wasn't like an Instagram model. She was a normal woman who, for some odd reason, was very similar to me. Same age range, same hairstyle, like very normal, everyday girl. And the timestamp on the photo was one of the weeks that he told me he was going to be in Alabama for work. But the photo was tagged in LA. So now I'm not breathing normally. I'm scrolling faster. And like I said, they're not sneaking around, they're planning things, anniversaries, date nights, mortgage payments. Call the fucking contractor about the guest bathroom. Guest bathroom. We don't even have a guest bathroom, which obviously means he has another house. I start checking dates against our calendar because maybe I'm dramatic, right? Maybe this just looks bad. No. Every single work trip lines up with a memory that they're discussing. And here's the part that broke something in me. On my birthday, the one where he said that his flight got delayed and he felt so terrible because he had to miss dinner, he sent her flowers that same day. And there was an email confirmation within his email that said, "Happy 6 years, my love." It was a confirmation receipt from the flower delivery. We've been married 5 years. So now I'm doing math I never wanted to, never imagined I'd be doing. And I realized something fucking horrifying. He didn't cheat on one of us. He built two fucking marriages at the same time. Two full lives. Two women folding his laundry, cooking him dinner, doing all the things that married women do for their husbands at the same time. Of course, thinking that they're the only one. And I didn't cry like everybody's saying. Yes, I remained calm, very calm, which was very weird because normally I am someone who overreacts, but I was calm because now I have to come up with a strategy. So I closed the email. Of course, after I took pictures of everything that I had seen on my own phone, I took the pictures on my phone, so I had my own little evidence. I also created another email at that time that I forwarded the messages to and then went and deleted the sent emails from his just so that I can have like proof when the time came. And of course, I log out to make it look like I have no knowledge or even had access to this. So he calls that night from Alabama, completely normal. I'm like, "Hey, babe, how's your hotel?" He said, "It's fine, it's boring, I miss you." I almost laughed. Instead, I said, "I miss you too." So I asked him, "Okay, well, what did you have for dinner?" He said, "Well, I ordered some room service and a bottle of wine, and I'm staying in." But earlier that day, in his email, I saw the confirmation for the beachfront dinner that he had for a table for two with a bottle of wine. So I'm playing along. I'm not confronting him yet. Because if he's living two lives this smoothly, there's more that I need to know. And I want to find out. So I search for her social media. and my blood starts to boil. Well, it doesn't boil, it runs cold, but I look at her social media and she believes she's married to him too. Well, she is married to him too. There were wedding photos, ceremony, dresses, a completely different date than mine, of course. But guess what? Guess who officiated the wedding? The same man who officiated ours. They got married in a different state, different venue, and of course, different years. And her bio said wife, mom, dog. We don't even have a dog. She does, though. And the dog's name is a name that he suggested for one of our children. Do I message her? Do I message her? Because if I message her, I feel like I'm going to blow up everything. But if I wait, I can gather proof. And here's where it gets crazy. The next morning, I wake up and I get a notification from our bank. A large transfer to an account that I have no idea of. I don't even recognize it. And the memo line says school deposit. School? We don't pay for our children to go to school. So tell me why I just found out that my husband possibly has another wife and other children. And I haven't even scratched the surface. Part 3 is when I decide to message her and how she responds. And trust me, her response is not what I expected.